Dun, 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 dun.
Darn it.
Exactly.
Lay that out. Forgot. Maybe it'll be by the time we eat.
Oh. Eh. Glued to the paper. There we go. Yeah, lined up. I was wants to kind of squirrel up. I want to try to get it level. Because that it wants to, whenever I put it in, it wants to be cockeyed. I don't really want to glue it in, but we'll see. I think it's starting to take it now. I wanted to set it in and see what it does. I wanted to leave it together, but I'm gonna have to unscrew the rear end of it so I can shove that up in there. And I also need to come up with some gribblies for the back. I don't want to leave it flat. I don't know. Been wanting to work on it all day. Got off work, had to do some running. Trying to think of what I wanted to do. I tried drawing some pictures and try to figure it out. So it's gonna have to dry. It wants to hang out in bits. I'm gonna try to glue on some squibblies. Got off-cut pieces. I kind of deformed them, clipping them off. The edges are pretty ugly. I don't know if you can see the edges close. I could cut some pieces. I could cut that down. Cause this, it's a, what did I say? 1 3/4 inches. And it's 1 3/4 inches tall. The width is just shy of 4 inches. And the top is about 3.5, a little extra. But cut me a piece. I wanted some bigger pieces on the end, but I went ahead and cut the overall length instead of trying to figure out the center of the big piece. I just cut it down to 4 inches, and then I found my center. And there's a lot of awkward math and thinking, and I think that'll work. There's a lip. Ta-da! There's a lip right here. It'll set on that edge. It's like that's like the extension of the platform on the inside. So it has to go in from underneath. And then up over that piece, yeah, I'm gonna have to let that dry. I'll let that dry and then sand it. Till we try to make it prettier. Yeah, a little itty bitty little flat file. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let that dry. I don't know. I got this little long strip. I could cut that down into some. I'll do that. I'll cut this down maybe like an inch, like 2-inch long pieces. We'll see. Yeah, I got an idea. It's kind of like one of the pictures. I'm using the picture I drew today as a cutting mat. They got coffee stains on it. I had my offcuts. I was going to put them at an angle to match the side. Well, I cut me 2 pieces that are 1 inch long. I'm going to go ahead and stick them down real quick. See if I can match that angle. Then I made me a longer piece. I'm going to put that in the middle somewhere. I'm just kind of swap this on. Hopefully the paint. I'm gonna paint all the white parts gray. I don't know if I'm gonna give it a wash. I don't want to lose. I mean, you put a wash on it, then you just wipe it off. And I'm like, that's weird. I do something like that. I made me another piece. Might put a light on it. Make a sticker. Put a light on it. I don't know. I could just put it straight up and down in the middle. Put it crossways. I just put it crossways. Crossways right in the middle. Sounds good. Down to my room. Okay.
Because you had your conditioner.
I feel dumb. I didn't measure anything. I just stuck it on there. I don't know. That'll probably serve its purpose. Something like that. Just give it some gribblies. Gribblies. Let's see. Take a look. That sets up there alright. I don't know. It needs something, don't it? Maybe I should have used a bigger panel. I got that much done. I gotta wait and let it dry and sand that off. It's all gonna get painted. You won't really notice it. Yeah, it needs something, but we'll call that for now. Thanks for everybody for sticking with me on this while I mess around with this thing. I gave a couple of clues whenever I started the project. Camera's over here. I keep looking at that side for some reason. Camera's over here. But I think everybody's starting to catch on what I'm doing. Like I said, I found it in a comic shop. Lord knows how long it's been there. Before that, probably sat in a barn for 30 years, hard telling. So I'm bringing it up, then a restomod, cleaned it up, it's working. I'm trying to ruin as few as vintage parts as possible. I'm gonna get repro canopy for it. I'm gonna make some guns out of polystyrene. This will be polystyrene. I only had a piece big enough for this. All my other pieces weren't big enough. I was like, do I work on that or work on this? So I worked on the tailgate. We'll call it the tailgate. Thanks for watching, everybody. Rolling on this journey. I ruined a perfectly good toy, like usual.